Well, let's go to another town under pressure, Nathalia, where reporter Danny Morgan is. Danny, levies are stopping the water from reaching the town, but outside them, what's the damage likely to cost?
Well, Josie, with water still covering many roads and properties in the region, it's really a guessing game at this stage. The Moira Shire Council is the hardest hit. It includes towns like Yarrawonga, Numurkah and Nathalia, and I'm joined now by one of the Moira Shire councillors, David McKenzie. David, have you got a ballpark figure at all on the damage bill at this stage?
Danny, that's a real good question. Earlier in the day, our mayor was on radio and on TV quoting 10 million. The latest update is up to 15 million, and it's very much like the water at the minute that's flowing. It's one of those things that's going to go on, and as it creates further hazards out the road going down towards Barmer, our bill is going to increase.
And specifically, what sorts of public infrastructure have been damaged in this flood?
At this stage, our roads have had a real hard hit on this, and we're going to have bridges also that are going to be affected, and it's hard to tell exactly how bad that damage is because it's still covered in water.
And what parts of the Moira Shire are worst hit? Is it here in Nathalia and Numurkah or Yarrawonga, or where specifically?
I don't think there's going to be any worse parts. It's all going to be bad, and it's going to be very difficult to say who's going to be the hardest hit for our infrastructure part of it.
And have you contacted the state government? What's the process there?
And that's another good question. Today our CEO and the CEO of COGS met with the state government in Shepparton and had this discussion, or started this discussion, for what we will need or what we think we're going to need in the foreseeable future.
And how did that discussion go? Have you heard?
I haven't had any feedback from that. No, I can't answer that question.
And this has been going on for quite a long time now. How is the community holding up here in Nathalia and across the Moira Shire?
I'll answer the first one first, and as I live in Nathalia, the community in here has been fantastic. You know, you only had to move through the community and see that what's been done just for Nathalia itself. They've been really good, supportive of one another, and that has been excellent. Across the whole Shire has been very similar. You know, we've got a great community in our Shire, one that is a people's Shire, and they look after one another very well, and they're supportive of one another. So it's been a really good thing that's happened in a disaster.
And they're talking the water here at Nathalia is going to be staying at this particular peak for another 36 hours or so. This is going to go on for quite a while.
Unfortunately, that's exactly right. It's going to stay at this peak at least 36 hours, and it is going to go on. You know, I'd say into the best part of next week. We'll still have very high water. They said today at the public meeting it could drop back to 3 metres, and we'll stay at that for at least till Monday or Tuesday, and then it'll go into next week before it drops any significant.
Thanks, David. Well, Josie, yeah, plenty of work still to be done in Nathalia here, and obviously over the next weeks and months to tote up the damage bill.
Thanks very much, Danny Morgan, reporting there.